Welcome back to my channel. You can take cuttings from a fig that you like the taste of to grow a new fig sapling for yourself. Or you can take cuttings from the roses to produce more roses. Watch techniques for guaranteed sprouting and rooting. Now let's watch the techniques that guarantee 100% sprouting and rooting together. Let's start with figs. To take cuttings from figs and turn these cuttings into new figs. You can take cuttings from fig and rose branches that are at least 1 year old before the buds burst from November to mid-March. We need to cut the tip of the cutting we've taken so that new shoots can emerge from the buds. The cutting length should be between 15 to 30 centimeters. The ideal number of buds should be between 3 to 6 for producing cuttings. The buds should not have burst at the time you take the cuttings. It's ideal to cut from here. Cut the top part horizontally. This way, rainwater will flow away easily. Cut the bottom horizontally as well to improve rooting. Prepare all the cuttings this way. One of the most important points is that the cuttings should be soaked in water for at least 12 hours. When the cuttings have absorbed enough water, they will root more easily. Now that the cuttings have been soaking in water for about 12 hours, we can start our natural application to speed up the rooting process. For this, take a napkin and place it on the ground where the cuttings will root. The napkin will help keep the root part moist and hold the natural product we will place inside for rooting. We will use turmeric for rooting. Turmeric will provide the necessary minerals for the development of the fine roots and the cutting. Pour the turmeric onto the stripped part of the cutting and wrap it tightly with the napkin to keep it in place. Press it down firmly, and our process is complete. Apply the same process to the other cuttings. You can also speed up the rooting of rose cuttings or any other cuttings you want to root by dipping them in turmeric like this. Spray the napkins wrapped around the cuttings one last time to soak them thoroughly. Make sure that the pot we will plant the cuttings in has a drainage hole at the bottom. Fill the bottom of the pot with some stones or hardened soil. Let's prepare the soil that we will fill into the pot. We will use a bit of garden soil and peat soil for the plant. Add a bit of perlite to this mixture so that it will provide mineral support and help retain the moisture in the soil. After mixing it well, we can transfer it to our pot. Plant the cuttings in this pot with the napkin-covered parts buried in the soil. By the way, when you plant them in the soil, make sure that at least one bud is buried in the soil from the bottom. We need to create a greenhouse environment to prevent the cuttings from drying out. To do this, cut the bottom part of a 10-liter plastic bottle. Pour plenty of water into the pot. Pour the water until it drains from the bottom so that all the soil gets wet. Once you are sure that the soil is completely wet, cover the pot with the cut plastic bottle. Wait for the cuttings to sprout in a bright place that doesn't get direct sunlight and is above 18 degrees Celsius. As you can see here, you'll notice the buds bursting within a maximum of 3 days. In the first week, they started to become more pronounced. After 10 days, the leaves started to open and the shoots began to grow. Rooting will take at least a month. Now, remove the plastic bottle and occasionally mist the shoots with water so they don't dry out. Here you can see the pepper seedling with turmeric in its roots. It has continued to bear peppers since summer. I'm preparing a video about this. I will be publishing it soon. when it comes to rooting roses. Similarly, the length of the cuttings should be between 15 to 30 centimeters. Having between 3 to 6 nodes is the ideal measurement for producing cuttings. The cutting should not have any buds that have burst at the time you take it. As you can see here, if there are still fig and rose buds that haven't burst in February or March, you can take cuttings. Don't forget to soak the cuttings in water for at least 12 hours and plant the prepared soil with the bottom node remaining in the soil. When preparing the cutting, we cut it horizontally, about 1 centimeter below the bottom node. If there are leaves on the cutting, prune them so that it doesn't waste its energy on the leaves. We said that the bottom node will remain in the soil. We will bury it in the soil just below the second node. This part will remain underground. 1, 2, 3, and we have 3, 4 nodes. Cut, we cut above the node. Leave space for the cut area to dry. Cut it horizontally so the node doesn't get damaged. We don't want node to get hurt. We cut it horizontally like we did at the bottom. Thanks to this it rained. It will flow smoothly. After planting the rose cuttings, be sure to pour onion skin liquid fertilizer on them. This liquid fertilizer will nourish the cutting. You can find out how to prepare this liquid fertilizer from the link above or the link I will add in the description. If you have rose cuttings at home, the rooting may be less effective during winter because the indoor humidity is low. That's why mist your cutting with water every day. If your cuttings are in the garden, there's no need for this process. When you have the cuttings on the balcony, check them. If they're dry, mist them every day. If you don't have a balcony, you can place them in front of a window like this. It is ideal for them to be in a bright place. The ideal temperature for rooting is between 18 and 22 degrees. Humidity must be above 70%. Mist soil to keep moist. In dry areas, use sticks and a clear bag for a greenhouse effect, allowing light, open holes for air. If the environment is very dry, you can ensure the cuttings stay moist by placing support sticks around the pot and covering it with a transparent bag to create a greenhouse effect while allowing the cuttings to receive light. It would be better if you make a few holes in the bag for the cuttings to breathe. You can expect to see the rose cuttings sprouting in about a week. We've reached the end of another video. Share this video so everyone can see it and leave a comment below. At least write a simple thank you or a suggestion as feedback. If you liked the video, click like. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell to support me. See you in my next videos.